Hey, it's Chris Jurgensen. Today we're doing Barry Harris's Chromatic Scale Workout, part 16. So we're going back to a C7 funk groove, okay? That means we have to play 16th notes using the appropriate scale, which in this case will be C mixolydian or F major if you prefer to think about it that way, sticking to Barry Harris's Chromatic Scale guidelines, right? If you've been sticking with this up to this point, you should be getting pretty good at this. So you got to test yourself, right? Before we get into the little sequence we're going to be working on today, you want to test yourself and see if you can play the scales. So I suggest that you do it to like tracks. If you need to download this track, you can do that. So play along with me. Look, so I'm starting here. Okay, that's C, right? Playing F major. So if I go from the lowest note, and then descend. Okay, so see if you can play. I'm going to move up one by one, all right? So you should try to do that with me, you know. Right, so you want to try to be able to play them like this. Am I playing this perfect? Not really. I could do it better, but just got to keep moving forward, right? You have to plow through these until they become as natural as they possibly can. If you recall from the last lesson, we worked on a little sequence, and how that sequence works is we played. Moving to, we're in a different key now, so let's just do it in this new key here. We played a sequence that we played like a note, a chromatic note below, and then the note again, and then a third above. So if we do it with this particular scale, it's going to go like this. That's the ascending version. So let's see if we can play that. And remember, it's 16 notes, so it's getting harder, right? Last time we played like swinging eighth notes. This is going to be a little bit more difficult. So moving on to the next sequence, this is the descending sequence. We're going to start on this B flat note. Why? You'll see in a minute, because we're going to play that note, chromatic below, B flat, and then a third above. So that denotes the highest note in the scale pattern, right? So we need to start on that B flat note. So we're going to play it like this. So his chromatic note below. Now, sometimes that note's going to be a scale tone. Sometimes it's just not going to be in this key at all. It doesn't matter. Okay, so work on that a little bit. It's like practice time here. Remember, 16th notes, right? So it's going to be hard. And then come back and see if you can play it with me. Okay, it was a pretty hard. It was kind of hard for me. So we're gonna put these to better use in the next episode of Barry Harris's Chromatic Scale Workout Series. Okay, so work on these a little bit, and then we'll do more of this in the next lesson. All right. So have a nice day. Goodbye.